Hello, my dear friends. Have you ever wondered why even the brightest stars in the sky go out one day? Why time slips through your fingers like sand, leaving wrinkles on your skin and questions in your soul? Today, we will talk about something that concerns everyone, but that many people are afraid to even think about. Aging. Don't be in a hurry to close the video. This is not a sad story about the end, but an amazing journey to understanding eternity. The Buddha taught, everything that has a beginning also has an end. But what if beyond that boundary lies not withering but true freedom? Imagine an autumn leaf falling from a tree. It knows its gold will turn to dust, but it still dances in the wind. So do we. We can fear old age or accept it as a stage of a great journey. In this video, you will learn how to turn fear into strength and the temporary into the eternal. Are you ready to hear the secret that the Buddha revealed to the world 2,500 years ago? Then don't take your eyes off. What's coming next is something that will change the way you look at life forever. Remember, aging is not the enemy. It's a mirror in which our wisdom is reflected. But how do we stop seeing the cracks in it and start seeing the light? The answer lies in the Buddha's words, "You are what you think." Today you will understand how thoughts create reality and why your soul, unlike your body, is able to remain youthful. Don't miss the main key. It's waiting for you in the next part. Let's start with a simple truth. Everything in this world is impermanent. The Buddha called it anicca. Rivers change course, mountains turn to dust, and our bodies become memories. But why do we suffer clinging to what cannot last forever? Imagine you're holding ice in your hands. The harder you squeeze, the faster it melts. Old age is like melting ice. But what if, instead of fear, we learn to feel the coolness of the water that remains in the palms of our hands? Remember the story of the Buddha and King Chandragupta. The king, gripped by the fear of death, asked, "How can I find peace?" The Buddha replied, "Look at the sky. Clouds come and go, but the sky always remains clear. Your body is like a cloud. You are the sky itself." Old age is a cloud. It changes shape, color, but it does not affect your essence. You are not a body. You are what observes. A disciple once asked the Buddha, "Why do we grow old?" The teacher plucked a fruit from the tree and said, "As it ripens, the rind becomes rough. But inside, sweetness is born. So it is with man. The years change the shell, but the soul accumulates the nectar of wisdom." The fear of aging disappears when we learn to appreciate not the outer shell, but the inner light. How? Let's break it down. Buddhism talks about dukkha, dissatisfaction. We suffer when we want beautiful things to last forever. But would a flower be less beautiful if it knew it would wither? Number, it blooms here and now without thinking of tomorrow. Accept your nature. Your body is the flower and your soul is the fragrance that remains even after the petals have fallen. Practicing acceptance is key. Instead of fighting wrinkles, give thanks for them. Each one is a trace of the path you have traveled. As the Buddha said, even 1,000 candles can be lit from one, and its light will not diminish. Happiness is not diminished by sharing it. Your experience over the years is a light that can help others. Isn't that more beautiful than eternal youth? Now here is a story that will turn your perception upside down. One day, an old monk whose body was trembling with age said to his disciples, "Look at these hands. They can no longer hold the cup firmly, but they know how to let go." Old age teaches us to let go attachments, fears, illusions. That is precisely its gift. Imagine that life is a book. Youth, the first chapters, full of excitement and search. Maturity, the middle, where the hero faces challenges. And old age, it is the climax, where all the secrets are revealed. The Buddha taught, it doesn't matter how many pages you read, it's how you understand the meaning. Your wrinkles are not mistakes, but lines of wisdom written in time. And every one of them deserves respect. In the Dhammapada, there are the words, "As an archer levels an arrow, so the wise level his life." Old age is the moment when you let go of the arrow. Where will it go? To fear or to freedom? The choice is yours. Remember the story of the nun Kema. When the king admired her youth, she pointed to an old woman and said, "This appearance is temporary. True beauty is in the liberated mind." Did you know that the Buddha called the body a house of bones? Not to scare us, but to remind us that we are not the walls of this house, but its inhabitants. When the roof leaks, we don't become weaker. We learn to look for light through the cracks. The practice of anicca meditation, contemplation of impermanence, helps us to see that even pain and fading are part of the great dance of the universe. One day a woman came to the Buddha weeping over the body of her dead son. "Bring him back," she begged. The teacher replied, "Bring me a mustard seed from a house that has never known death." She went all over the village, but found no such house. That's how she realized that old age and death are the lot of the living. But it's not a tragedy. It's a reason to cherish every moment as a jewel. Are you still afraid of getting old? Then ask yourself, who is afraid? Your body? Or is it the mind that is tied to illusions? The Buddha said, "You are the master of your thoughts. You can choose to be a prisoner of fear or a creator of peace." Try it right now. Close your eyes and visualize yourself as a river. Your body is the banks that change shape, but your essence is water that flows forever. And here's a secret that's rarely talked about. Old age is the best time to wake up. Why? Because the pursuit of worldly things disappears. Just as a tree sheds its leaves in the fall to save its strength for the spring, so a person letting go of vanity finally sees the main thing. In Japan, there's a concept called wabi-sabi, beauty in imperfection and transience. Your gray hair is not a loss, but a sign that you have become closer to the truth. Imagine you are a mountain. Youth is the snow on top that melts in the sun. Maturity is the rocky slopes, and old age is the base rooted in the ground. Without it, there would be neither peak nor slopes. In the suttas, the Buddha compared sages to mountains. They are not swayed by the winds of fear or the rains of doubt. A technique that will change your attitude toward age. Every day, look in the mirror and say, "This face has lived X years. Thank you for every lesson." Star. In time, you will notice fear will be replaced by awe. Like the disciple of Buddha who, losing his sight, said, "I no longer see with my eyes, but with my heart." You know what sunset and sunrise have in common? They're both beautiful. But the sunset is more precious because it teaches us gratitude. Your life is like a day. And if the sun is sinking to the horizon, it's not the end. It's a chance to light up the world with enough warmth to last all night. Remember the story of Ananda, the Buddha's favorite disciple. When he was asked, "Why are you not afraid of growing old?" he smiled. "Because I don't waste time. I trade it for wisdom. Every day is your currency. Spend it not on fear, but on things that will outlive even time: kindness, love, knowledge. Now for the challenge. Write down 3 things you've lost with age, e.g., speed, thick hair, and 3 things you've gained: experience, patience, understanding. You'll see, the list of things gained is always longer. As the Buddha said, you don't lose, you change form as a river changes course. Imagine you are a master of the tea ceremony. Youth is the boiling water, maturity is the flavor, and old age is the ritual itself, where every movement is full of meaning. Buddhism teaches there is no best stage, there is harmony between them. Your task is not to cling to the cup, but to savor the flavor. In the Lotus Sutra, there is a parable about a burning house. The father, Buddha, calls to the children, people, to come out of the burning building, the world of illusion. But they are engrossed in toys, youth, beauty. Only when they realize that the house is collapsing do they find salvation. Old age is not a fire, but a door. Pass through it, and you will see the vast expanse of true nature. Practice metta meditation, loving kindness. Every morning say, may my body, whatever it may be happy. May my soul, beyond age, be free. Self-compassion will heal fears better than any rejuvenating remedy. One last story. As the Buddha lay on his deathbed, his disciples cried, "Who will lead us now?" He replied, "Be your own lamps, hold on to the truth as a pillar. Your old age is not the end of the road, but the moment when you become that lamp for others." Friends, if these words have touched your heart, then you are one step closer to freedom. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new keys to wisdom. Give it a like if you believe that old age is the beginning, not an end. And write in the comments, I am not a body, I am the light. Let each of your days be a page of a great book that you write yourself. See you in the next video.